how do you determine what's critical and what isn't? Because like you mentioned, old school CMDBs, they just harvested everything because they couldn't differentiate what was critical and what wasn't. So you'd end up like this version of .NET was cataloged on this server, and you're like, I don't need to know that unless you do. So how do you figure out what's critical for a customer versus what can be ignored or doesn't need to be part of the catalog?
We started off with something that was very very thin, I guess. That's where we started, just servers. And as more features requests came in from our customers, we've been adding more layers to that, whether it's software discovery. They are interested in knowing, okay, there's traffic on port 80, but what kind of web server is that? So we have added layers, and it's also built like that in Faddom, where the maps try to show you the core dependencies. And you can drill down if you want, but all the views are not focused around that. So it's got to be a little less cluttered. Try to have things organized in a way that makes sense. That's where we have the ability to build maps, application maps of the servers that are interacting with each other. And that's where the real-time dependencies are important, because just having a list of all the servers doesn't help with anything.
Yeah, it's not just like exporting an inventory of what Faddom can detect. It's all about importing the right amount of data, the more precise one, based on the business application maps that Faddom builds automatically for the users. Once a user, for example, starts his journey with Faddom, he starts the discovery, connects all the data source, on-prem, cloud, load balancer, it doesn't matter. And then we classify those assets into business application maps based on the connectivity, the traffic, what we consider as an application map. So you get context right away. And if someone wants to use it, to utilize this data to show it, to document it properly in their CMDB, so that's the most accurate data that we can provide with the right context of a business application map. What is actually critical for the day-to-day operations? And it doesn't mean we cannot add more things to it or more layers to it, but this is the initial integration, for example, with ServiceNow was all about how we can show dependency mapping in real time, not like their module, for example, which is great, but it's scan-based. It's not real time, only on the critical infrastructure, only on the critical business operation application maps. And that's where we decided to start with. And so far we have very good success with it. We partner with ServiceNow even.
I think that the idea is also almost all our data is runtime data. We're not reading configuration. It's not it could do this, or this server might access this in some configuration. We're looking at the actual real-time, what is actually happening. If you try to read a configuration file, you may have a dependency on something on that file, but who knows if that file is even read or used anywhere.
Right.
So all the data we collect is all based on what we actually see working. Even the feature we have where we can find SSL certificates, that's not based on finding certificates that are on the computer as in files. It's looking at the actual traffic and saying, okay, this certificate has actually been used right now by this server, and it's using it's expired, or it's using an old version, or that's I think where we're looking at not the declarative data. I guess we're looking at the actual what is actually happening at runtime.